What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody's having a good day. This is the LokiThor battery charger hooked up to my truck, and this is a charger, a jump starter, and a repair charger. So what's going on is about 1 o'clock this morning, my FordPass app said my truck was in deep sleep mode and all my functions have been turned off. Remote start, it would work with the fob, but that was about it. Everything in FordPass was gone. It wouldn't show fuel mileage, anything like that. But while we're here, we can do see it says 12.8, 12.9, but we're gonna do a battery test, and then I'm gonna have my son get in there and start it, and we'll do a cranking test, and we'll do a charging system test. And then, so let's start right now. So it's hooked up, and I'll leave a link where you can get one of these. They sent this to me. This thing's been coming in handy. So we're gonna hit this menu button here, and then we're gonna come down to battery test. All right, and then we're going to go to battery test, and we're going to hit this button again right here. So it is an AGM, yes. Cranking amps, yes. It is 760 cold cranking amps. So just because it has 12.8, 12.9 volt, oh look, see, battery average performance, it's got 12.8 volts on it. The resistance is 4.16 ohms. State of health is 59%, and the state of charge is 100%. So see, just because it has 12.8 volts or 12.6 doesn't mean it's good. I think I have a cell dying inside here. So let me hit the X button. We're gonna go back. Let's do a crank test. Go ahead and start it, buddy. My son's gonna get in there and start it. It's probably gonna sound kind of weak. Startup voltage, it dropped down to 9.45. Initial voltage was 12.68, so it had enough to start it. I'm gonna do a charging test. So I hit the back button, then I hit the down button to charge. Increase the RPMs to 2,500. Raise up the RPM. .6, average voltage was 15, upper voltage was 15.2, but okay. You can turn it off. So I'll go back up to battery test. Enter 760. It's probably going to be, let's see, it brought it up to state of charge 98%. So what I'm going to do is we're going to battery charge. Let's do a repair charge. Oops. Let's do a repair charge. It's charging right now. So we're going to leave this out here. It's at 97%. What time is it? 10:08. So we'll come back in just a little while and check on this. Okay, it's been 6 minutes and it was charging, and look, it only came up to 61%. I decided to see how far it came up. So we're going to leave it on here for a little bit. My battery is taking a crap, but let me go back. And the reason that said high alternator output is because he didn't turn the headlights on and he didn't turn the AC on, so it was putting a massive load on it. That's my fault, because I told him not to put a load on it. Well, I didn't tell him to put a load on it. So let me go back. Go back. Battery charge. And we're going to go back to repair. Now it says 99, but it's not. Even if I go back, if I hit force charge. Please switch to normal. Okay, go to normal. I'll go 12 volt AGM. I'll go 2 amp. See, 12.9 volts, 0.9 amps, 1 amp. Nah, I want to do repair. See if it'll repair this battery. Let's do a repair. So at 12.9, the amps are coming up, 0.9, 1. So it's slowly charging it and trying to repair it. So we'll come back here in a little bit. Like I said, well, that was only 6 minutes. I just wanted to see if it brought it up from 58%, which it did, to 61. So 2% in 6 minutes. So it's 10:16 now. And we'll come back and check on it in a few. Oh, and for those of you that are going to say, oh, stuff starts killing your battery, it's killing your starter. And well, here's my sticker for this truck. And if we come right over here to this side right here where it says optional equipment, and we go on down, you take your finger and scroll down, it says auto start stop removal, $50. So it doesn't have auto start stop on it. So it's just a crap, and may I say again, crap battery from Motorcraft. This battery is not even 3 years old. They don't even last 3 years anymore. So I'm gonna go get an Odyssey battery. I've heard really good about Odyssey. But first I wanna charge it to see what's going on. Like I said, we'll come back and take a look and see if it actually repairs the battery. But it's gonna be time for a new battery. It doesn't even have auto start stop or anything like that. So that's not what's killing the battery. So again, just to reiterate, auto start stop removal. Right there, it doesn't have auto start stop. So auto start stop isn't killing the battery, it's just crap Motorcraft batteries. Okay, we are back. It's been on repair charge. The time is 1:04, and the last time we were doing it was 10:08, so almost 3 hours. Let's go back and see what my battery health is. Here we go, battery test. AGM, cold cranking amp, 760. And test the battery. Let's see what it's at. 100%. State of health is 100%. State of charge is 95%. So that's good. Now, it took about 3 hours, and it repaired it. It brought it back up. So let's do a cranking test. I got my son in there. Go ahead and crank it. So that brought that up a little bit. That's cool. Charge test. Turn the headlights on, high beams. Turn the AC on. Putting a load on it. Bump it up to 2,500 and hold it. 14.9. So it says it's high, but that's actually not very, very high. So since the battery is now charged, I'm actually going to reset the battery monitoring system. And I'll show you how to do that without using the computer. All right, in the truck. Turn the accessory on. Flash the high beams 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step on the brake 3 times. 1, 2, 3. You'll see the battery light flash here in just a minute. There it goes. Battery system's been reset. Awesome. All right, the battery monitoring system's been reset. Everything's good to go. Got my key in my pocket, in my hand. So you should see the C-rings come on. See, that's the approach lighting. That wasn't working earlier. The FordPass wasn't working. No, my light's not on. That's just the sunlight. See. But the C-rings are on now, so everything's working like it should be. The battery is taking a dump. I am gonna have to get a new one, but this battery charger is awesome. I'll leave a link where you can get one on Amazon. I always keep this in the truck just in case. So it serves as a jump starter, battery tester, and a battery charger. And you can also, when I had it hooked up, actually, you know what? I'll show you right here. Menu. When you go down here to power supply, where it says power supply, that means you can take the battery out and you connect the cables to the terminals, and it'll keep the presets and everything on your radio so it doesn't kill everything. So that's pretty cool. This thing's like 189 bucks or something like that. It's well worth it to have. But the truck is working now. I'm not worried about the alternator charging at 14.7. It's going to put a little bit of a load on it. That's not really an overcharge situation. That says that it is, but in the workshop manual it says that it can charge up to 15.2 volts, so it's not really overcharging. If it's charging at 13 or below, then it's undercharging. But 14, 14.5, 14.7, 15.1, that's normal for these trucks. There's a lot of modules going on, a lot of electronics on this truck. But it did fix it, so hopefully now it'll do the update for the navigation that it's been trying to do for like 2 days now, but it wouldn't do it because it was saying that it was in power saving mode because the battery keeps going to crap. So I will get a new battery for it this week. I just wanted to go ahead and test it, keep the battery up and running, make sure all my functions were working. So that's how you do it. The LokiThor, it did work. It brought it up to 100%, I think it was, after about 3 hours. So that's not bad. After 4 hours of doing it, it'll just do a constant trickle. Let me rephrase that. It'll do a trickle charge to maintain the battery once it repairs it. So it did repair the battery in about 3 hours, but how long did it repair it for? Don't really know. With that being said, I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.